everywhere. But he's letting you know specifically where the tribe of Zebulun will be located. So bring that out, Genesis 49 and 13.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 13. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea.
Read that again.
Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea.
Right.
And he shall be for a haven of ships.
So the Lord said Zebulun will be for a haven of ships. When you look into the Zebulunites, they go back, well, the Mayans go back to the ancient Zebulunites.
What sea? You have Pacific, Atlantic.
It's what's right there by the Panama Canal? Because it say he will be for a haven of ships. When you examine the Panama Canal, over 1,300 ships come through there yearly, right? So it's a haven for ships.
Yeah,
a lot of product come through there, etc.
All the international commerce goes through the international commerce.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what it's going into. It's more on that.
Makes sense, man.
And Zebulun, you have different, like the tribe of Benjamin, the tribe of Ephraim, which each tribe is different prophecies. Every tribe is not the same. So the Zebulunites, which were mighty men of war in the ancient world, they were warriors, right? Able to carry shield, buckler, sword. All right. The Lord said they would be for a haven of ships. When you examine their culture, again, nowadays they would be considered the Mayans. A lot of people, they ask, well, where did the Mayans go? Did the Mayans go extinct?
Another place for haven of ships could be Turkey, which is in the border of Asia and Europe, right? It's just one bridge.
Right. I mean, you got many different places, but again, this is geographic.
I'm trying to say
this is talking about
how you can 100% this is the real deal instead of Turkey,
because
Asia,
again,
and Europe, you know?
again, you would, according to this society, you would go back to the ancient Mayans, according to your culture and your history.
Yeah, but the Bible doesn't say nothing about the Mayans. But I give you this.
Hold on.
Hold on. This day where
hold on. It's future.
Kill their sons and sacrifice.
Go to Baruch chapter 4.
And, yeah, they were idolaters. How you say that? Idols. They have many idols, and they have a different God for everything, for corn, for rain, for.
Now we're gonna show you something, brother. Go to the Baruch chapter.
What is that?
This is the Apocrypha. These are books that was taken out of the Bible. Right. So these is actually included in the Bible, but the Protestants took them out during the 1800s. Right. Actually, go to Baruch chapter 1. I believe it is.
And tell me.
Baruch 1 and 17.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 1, verse 17. For we have sinned before the Lord.
It says what?
For we have sinned before the Lord.
So the Israelites, they went into slavery. They had sinned against God. Read on.
And disobeyed him.
And did what?
And disobeyed him.
Read on.
And have not.
Give me 2 Ezra 13 and 40.
The voice of the Lord our God.
So the northern kingdom, you see where it say northern kingdom? You had southern kingdom and northern kingdom. You read about that in the Bible. It was a split. Northern kingdom, they sinned against God and they went off. Now, do you know where the northern kingdom migrated? Because again, you say, well, how do we know this is exactly Zebulun? Well, we about to get to that. We finna show you where the northern kingdom migrated when they were over there in Israel after they sinned against God. Let's go to 2 Ezra 13 and 40.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 40.
Bring it out.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Now, do you know about the Assyrian captivity? The Assyrians had the northern kingdom in slavery. So it says these are the 10 tribes which were carried away. Read on.
Prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king.
Read on.
Whom Salmanasar the king of Assyria led away captive. And he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another land.
Right.
But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
Read that part again.
Where never mankind dwelt.
So the Lord said these 10 tribes will go into a place where mankind never dwelt. What is that place? That no man has ever been. At one point in time, this place has never been discovered by man. What place is that? We're going to show you. Read on.
That they might there keep their statutes.
So they came into a new place where nobody was dwelling at, that they may keep the laws of God. Read on.
which they never kept in their own land.
Because they was heavy into idolatry in their homeland. Read on.
And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then shewed signs for them, and it held still the flood, till they were passed over. For though that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
So it took the northern kingdom a year and a half to migrate all the way from Israel to what you call America. Because America is the known world. Because at one point in time, people wasn't dwelling in South America and Northern America. And even during the islands of Guatemala, at one point in time, nobody was over here. But they migrated over here. It took them a year and a half. Read on.
The Mayans were
Then dwelt there.
They wasn't always here.
Yeah.
When you look at it,
I'm telling you because I know they
just listen. No, we did the history.
they've been for big.
No, they've been here a long time.
A long time.
But they wasn't always here. When you look at the time, the Mayans, when they pop up on a map geographically for the timeline, they was here around 800 BC, which is around during the time of the reign of Solomon. If you go before 800 BC, they wasn't always in South America. So that means they had to migrate at one point in
This is
time.
fascinating. I appreciate guys your time. I do. And I gotta go, my dog. This way.
Okay, real quick before you go, you know about Christopher Columbus?
Of course.
He read this book to find out where the Northern Kingdom would be at. That's why he knew to come over
He
here.
was looking the Indias Orientales.
That's a lie.
That's
That's a lie, brother. You got something?
Good job, man. I enjoy talking to you. And
All right, brother.
I'll do my own research.
All right, get his brother a flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look into the information.
Are you Christians or what are you?
I mean, we're the Israelites, but we believe in Christ.
Are you filled with the Holy Spirit?
Yes.
Do you believe in the Trinity?
No.
Then we'll have an issue.
Where's the word Trinity in the Bible? Where's Trinity in the Bible, brother? What do you say? You got a question? How you doing, brother? You got a question? What's your name?
Name's John.
John? All right, Tazama. You got questions? Okay.
No. I didn't have any questions.
Okay, you was up here earlier before.
Yeah, well, when I was speaking to him, like I said, when I came up here, I was just coming up here, you guys were speaking to me.
Yeah.
You asked me a few questions. Hey, listen, when it comes to talking about God, I don't mind that conversation.
Yeah, I
But
heard.
at no point did I feel like I needed to prove anything to anybody.
Absolutely.
But it was you guys. But when I left, it kind of bothered me that you called me, evil, you're leaving, you're fleeing. I'm not saying it verbatim, but I'm like, I get it. I don't have any ill will. So I came back up here just to hear what you had to say.
And again, we apologize for that.
No need to apologize.
You
I
know-
understand what you're trying to do.
Yeah, but it is a certain way to go about that again, because at the end of the day, our job is to get your mind to the truth.
Absolutely.
Now you
That's
may
a tough one, too.
you may disagree. Well, what's the truth?
I know the truth.
Okay, what's the truth, brother? What's the truth, brother?
Once again, I don't have to prove it.
Okay.
And I do
Well, I
agree
want to
about
know. I
the
want to
truth.
see where your head at, so we can know where to start from. Are you a Christian? Are you a?
No, that's.
What's your beliefs?
So I do believe in the truth.
Okay.
Okay, I don't believe in Christian peace. I know where that came from.
Right.
I understand when it comes about love, who God is.
Right.
God is the truth as well. I do seek the truth. I always seek that. Always asking God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Got you.
And there's a lot that I don't. That when it comes to speaking, it's something that you either, if you're spiritual, you'll recognize it.
Right.
If you're worldly, then you don't recognize worldly
Got you.
stuff.
Yeah.
And you're not going to understand the truth. So.
Got you. So, what's your nationality? Or do you believe in the Bible first and foremost? Do you believe in the Bible?
So talk to me when you say the Bible.
The Bible. Let's deal with
Here's
the
what I
Bible.
understand about this Bible, right? We all, it's words, they're in there,
Right.
and they're living. They aren't going to be living to some people who are able to receive it.
Got you.
The words are there, they help us gain an understanding.
Right.
But once you gain that understanding, you'll see that once you come back to that Bible, the words have another meaning, and they have a higher meaning. If you get to know somebody who's spiritual and they're able to resonate there and talk on that level, then that's where you guys can communicate.
So, are you a Bible believer again? Like,
What's the Bible?
Let's go to 2 Peter 1 and 20. The Bible is just, the word Bible just means collection of books. That's it.
I believe that.
It's a collection of books.
Exactly, no different than church.
Of historical records of events that have happened over time.
I agree.
You agree to that?
I agree.
Do you predicate your morals on the Bible? What's right and what's wrong? Is that predicated on the Bible?
That's a worldly thing.
Well, yeah. When I mean by morals, you got laws, statutes, and commandments.
You have laws. Yeah, that's
Right.
that's a worldly thing.
So what
The world
about
likes law?
what about laws, statutes, and commandments? Because that's a
The
biblical term.
world needs law. Let me put it that way.
What's law?
Legal aspects, right and wrong, things to convict you.
Okay, so do you believe in the Bible? Yes or no? Just so I can get a understanding. I don't.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do.
No, I don't.
You're trying to get.
How you gonna
So
tell me what
it's not that. It's not. Do we agree that the Bible's not that simple?
Yes, it's not that simple.
Okay. I do agree that it's a collection of stories. Absolutely.
Okay, do you believe in it? Do you follow this word? That's where I'm getting to.
So, it is to help me to believe in God. So, do I believe in God? Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Plain
registered?
simple.
You
Yeah,
good?
we got you.
Okay.
Next, your nationality. What is your nationality biblically?
Biblically,
Yes.
based on the word more. They
Okay.
were the blacks in the Bible.
Right.
Yeah.
Where is the word? Have you read the Bible before? Fully.
That's it.
Do you find the word more in the Bible?
You don't find it there.
You don't. So when we deal with nationalities,
Once again,
more is not a nationality.
right. Did you want me to quote something from the Bible, or are we going to speak something from the world?
We're gonna speak from the world right now. Then we're
That's
gonna
why
get
I
to
said
that.
more.
Okay.
Okay.
So again, more, we gotta cut that out because more just means black.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you. Did you want me to speak from the Bible, or you want me to speak from the world?
Brother-
If I speak from the world, nationality is going to be something.
That's why I said biblically. What's your biblical nationality?
Okay.
You got some? Let's bring it up.
Yeah, I guess it says more, but this is the etymology online. We're going back to Morano.
Yeah.
It says
The Jews and
Morano or more, a Jew or more in Spain who, to avoid persecution, publicly profess conversations like conversion to Christianity, while privately continuing in the practicing and beliefs of their own religion in the 1580s from Spanish, probably literally pig, swine, an expression of contempt from Arabic, Muharram, forbidden thing. Eating of pork is forbidden by Muslim and Jewish religious law. From Haram was forbidden.
so let me speak biblically.
Right.
I don't,
that you
I
call
don't
yourself a
believe
pig or a
in
swine.
the races that we have according to the power that people try to give them, but I do believe in this God. Do I need to believe in the skin color as much as a lot of people emphasize, or
You can say right 26 and 18.
to me, it doesn't.
All right, so this what we gonna get at, right? Just to save
This is
time.
where our divide is.
Yeah, just to save time.
Yeah.
We out here teaching who we are as a people, because as the world calls us, we're classified as black
I
people.
don't pay attention to the world.
I'm not saying you do. I'm speaking from everybody's point of view because
No,
I can say the same thing,
Yeah.
but it's not just about me or you. It's about our people in totality. So our people don't know who they are for a
agree.
specific reason.
agree.
It's our job to teach our people who they are.
I agree.
Regardless if I know who I am, regardless of if you know who you are, regardless if we don't deal with worldly terms, it's about the people, it's not just us. So, with that being said, race is a thing. It's biblical. God created races of people on the earth. Your race is not determined by your skin color. Nationality is not determined by your skin color. It's determined about your pedigree of who you descend from, whether that's an actual man, right, or his father, so forth, so on. So, before we go to, you got a question?
I say sort of because sometimes you can come from the best
Give me Deuteronomy 21.
family, pedigree, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
and still not arrive to anything.
Right, absolutely.
So that's why I don't put much emphasis on that.
Okay, but again, it matters. So we're gonna bring this out and
Yeah, it matters to a degree.
bring that out. Yeah, to a degree, it matters. Bring
This
that
is the
out.
book
I don't
of Deuteronomy,
disagree with
chapter 29 and verse 1.
Right.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So again, we teach the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the children of Israel according to the Bible. This Bible is for the Israelites.
Let me ask you this question. What's the end game?
What's the end game?
By teaching the people who they are.
Right, let's go to the book of James, chapter 5 and 19. We're going to show you what's the end game. Right? Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahweh Shai, is going to make his second return. The only way you're going to be saved from the end of the world, which is to come, is you have to know who you are, you have to believe in the Messiah, and you have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God.
And is that the end game?
That's the end game.
I don't disagree.
For a world to come, because
But I don't disagree with you.
okay, that's cool. It's gonna be a life after. This is not just the last life.
Don't disagree.
It's a better place, which is the kingdom, which is eternal, that's to come, and the next life to come. So we're on the same page. We've been on the same page. Bring it up.
James chapter 5, verse 19.
Now, let me ask you this before you go into that.
Real quick, let's bring this up.
Why are you reading that?
Because for edification, you got people watching. It's not just, again, it's not just me and you, brother. It's you got people what they want to learn.
You're using me for somebody.
No. This is a
thought
genuine
we were
interaction. No, this is,
Oh,
but you
okay.
have people watching. They might be interested in the verse that's being brought out because they want to increase their learning as well. Is that fine, or
I just thought we were having a conversation.
we are having a conversation?
I just had a situation
Bring this up.
down here with the brother, and he was reading, and I was like, "Why are you reading it to me?"
Well, we got to
He's
bring
like,
out.
well, did you read? I like I read that.
Well, we got to bring out the word. The Lord said,
Right,
if any
bring
man,
out the
the
word.
Lord said, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
Right.
So anything that I say, it wants to. I need it to be predicated on something spiritual, which is this word. So bring it out.
So you're saying that the
Bring it
word
up.
is
Isaiah chapter 5, verse
You said what?
Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth,
Right. A person, you might know the truth, but you somebody might err from the
this
truth.
is for them. I'm sorry.
No. I'm talking to you, but I'm using an example, right? So you might have somebody in the truth. You may know the truth. Let's say if you err from the truth, right? Or let's say somebody else, they err from the truth. Read that again from the top.
brethren, if any of you do err from the truth,
Right.
and one convert them,
And somebody converts them, because our people don't know the truth, brother. Our people, they don't know their identity, right? They lack self-confidence. We killing each other's. We robbing each other. We don't know who our maker is and who our creator. We're lost. Our soul is lost. So somebody might convert that person. Read on.
You brothers be looking at me.
let him know that
funny,
he
though.
which converteth the sinner from the error of his way
Right?
shall save a soul from death.
Shall do what?
Shall save a soul from death.
And that's why we out here, brother. We trying to save your soul from death, because you might know your identity, but guess what? Just because you know who you are, that don't mean you're gonna get into them gates.
Right.
So let me ask you a question.
Oh.
How do you get to the kingdom of heaven?
Why are you asking me? To see if I know?
Yes.
I don't need to prove that.
Well, I'm asking you genuinely.
No.
What if you have some understanding that I don't have?
Listen, if you want me to bring out Bible to you like you're bringing it to me.
No, just tell me, how do you get a
Ask me
kingdom?
a question and everything that you're saying, you're like, well, let me come to the word.
Well, can you tell me how to get the
Another
kingdom? Can you tell me how to get the kingdom of heaven,
I don't
brother?
have to prove that.
Okay, let me do
you're
this.
presenting something to me.
As an elder, as somebody that's older, and I wanna learn, genuinely
You're
learn
not
wisdom.
trying to learn. No, you're not trying to learn.
I'm not trying to learn. Well, you false
That's not what you're
accusing.
trying to do,
You
Adam.
false accusing.
Listen to me.
Because you don't know
Listen
my
to me,
intentions.
Listen to me. You're not trying to learn.
How you gonna tell me I'm not trying to learn?
Because I'm watching and I'm listening to you.
So you gonna tell me
I'm
I'm not trying to learn? Okay, let me rephrase. Let's start over. I want to genuinely learn from you're older, you have experience. I want to genuinely learn. So from your thoughts or your life, how do you get the kingdom? Can you tell me
What
that?
I understand, I didn't ever get the name.
Tazama, we said that the first time. Yeah, it was Tazama.
I understand some things, and I'm discerning right now that that's not what we're trying to do. And I do and I respect that because you have your brothers here next
Bring
to you.
out Matthew 19, 16. All right, so this,
And here's
you being disingenuous. You're not being genuine, right? You being sarcastic. You playing semantics. Respectfully, you're an Israelite. You got to repent and keep the commandments before all hell break loose. That's it. We're gonna leave it at that. All right. So we're not dealing with that, right? You want to be? I'm asking you a genuine question. And you want to play smart, well, why do you, I don't need to prove anything. We didn't tell you to prove anything, brother. Right? We know the answers. We trying to see if you know. And somebody that don't know, they're going to get defensive and say, well, I don't need to prove anything. If I ask you, what color is that car right there? You're not going to say, well, I don't need to prove anything. You're going to tell me it's red. So if I ask you how to get eternal life and you don't tell me, which is a genuine question, right? And you try to play a game, well, you're not, well, I'm not answering that. But guess what? We're not dealing with that, man.
I don't know if you noticed, he came up to you like right away charging at me. He's like, what you trying to teach me?
Yeah, he don't know what's going on. His family all out of order. Right. Yeah, they hyping his head up. You just the aged man that has no experience. Give me Job chapter 32 and 7. Bring that out first.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
And that's all we ask them. How do we get eternal life? How do we get the kingdom of heaven? How do we get into those gates, the same gates that you say you believe in, that you don't disagree on? Read on.
And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one.
Right.
That is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandment.
What the Lord say?
Keep the commandment.
What Yahweh Shai say?
Keep the commandment.
You could have said you just got to keep the commandments and believe on the Lord. That's all you could have said, but guess what? He didn't know. And if he would have brought out something that was incorrect, he knew we would have corrected him on that. But again, we don't have time. We don't have time for old fools. Bring that out. Job 32 and 7. Give me side right 42 and 8.
This is the book of Job, chapter 32, verse 7. I said, they should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom.
Right, because on a carnal level, you're going to say a man that's up there in age, he should have some type of experience. He should know what's going on. A man in his late 40s, he should kind of know what's going on. A man in his early 50s, he should be well put together on certain sound judgment, right? Days should speak and a multitude of years should speak knowledge. Read on.
But there is a spirit in man.
But there is what?
But there is a spirit in man.
Read that again.
But there is a spirit in man.
What's going on, family? Come learn the Bible, 5 minutes. Right? Read that again.
But there is a spirit in man.
Right, but it's the spirit of the Most High that's in man. No matter how old you are, where you come from, what city you from, what background, it's the spirit in man. Read on.
It says, it's like you. And the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
And the what?
And the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
Because at the end of the day, the Lord get an understanding. The Lord could give an understanding to a 70-year-old and have him shaking the hand on the highways and byways. And you could be like, damn, well, how do he know all of these things? Right? He's only 7. Well, that's the spirit of the Most High, man. The spirit of wisdom that teaches experience. Read on.
Great men are not always wise.
What the Lord say?
Great men are not always wise.
Read that again.
Great men are not always wise.
Read on.
Neither do the aged understand judgment.
Right, he don't understand judgment. Right. He say he know the truth, but he could tell he don't know the truth. Right. We can examine his fruit and say, yeah, he don't know what's going on. Because if you said what? See that? Brother over here getting nervous, knees start buckling a little bit. Right? Toes, them curling up. His women over there, they over here laughing like they know what's going on. All out of order. And what's crazy is she gonna follow him. So if he following the wrong thing, she gonna be a goofy and follow right behind him.
No fringes.
Right? What's going on, family? Get y'all verse of the day in. Come learn something.
For God.
This for God. Where y'all headed to today? Alright, okay. Y'all just chilling today? Alright, this the verse of the day. Give me John 8:32. All right. Now, what we out here teaching, y'all know who he is. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Y'all have an identity. Brother, you will be a king, and sister, you will be a princess. We got to come back to God. If y'all didn't know, we living in the last days. We living in the end of the world. We living in times where Christ, who's really a black man, is on his way to return. And if y'all want to be saved, y'all got to actually change your life. Look at this moment right here as the Lord is speaking to you, right? So bring this out right here.
John chapter 8, verse 32.
Bring it up.
And ye shall know the truth.
It says what?
And ye shall know the truth.
Read on.
And the truth shall make you free.
So once you know the truth is going to make you free from all the lies, demons, spirits, trauma, whatever it is. And the truth is that y'all are the Israelites. The Israelites are God's chosen people. God has actually chosen a people to make himself special, and he gave his people laws, statutes, and commandments to follow. Now, in history, his people didn't follow him. His people turned their back on God, they disobeyed God, and they forgotten God. And this is why we live in the way we live in poverty, killing each other, strung out on drugs, all because we forsook God. And now it's the time that y'all get a chance to hear, this is the time to come back to the Lord. That makes sense? Right, so this brother, he gonna give you a flyer. Y'all take these flyers and look into the information. Right, through the spirit and power. All praise the Most High. Right, so yeah, go back to that. Side right, 42. Right, so we're not dealing with old scoffers. We're not dealing with that. We got too much other stuff to worry about than men that's just old and stuck in their ways and proud.
I'm on a higher level.
Yeah, he think he's on a higher level. All right. Which, you know, if any man thinketh himself to be something, he is nothing.
Right.
Got a point?
Yeah, that's crazy too. The fact that you asked him, this how the young man asks you, how do I get eternal life? What if y'all ask you, how should I say, I can prove that. That's all.
Right. I don't need to prove that. Well, you obviously need to prove something because you came back.
Right.
Now again, for the camera, we not into it with the brother. We don't hate the brother, none of that. But it's a lot of jakes like that. That's the reason why the generation it is the way it is. Because he the type of brother you will ask for wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. And guess what he'll tell you? You got to learn that on your own. You'll live. That's all.
Right.
Here, I'm really trying to get understanding. Like, you've been around. Right. Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll learn the hard way. You got to go through it as a man. That's off. So bring that up.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 42, verse 8. Be not ashamed to inform the unwise.
What the Lord said?
Be not ashamed to inform the unwise.
Right, and as a man, don't, regardless the age, don't be ashamed to inform the unwise. Right, a lot of brothers, you might be ashamed. Well, I'm just coming into the truth 1 month, and that's a certain way you go about it. You know, you got certain brothers, they zealous, they come into this thing, and you just forcing a doctrine on people. You don't want to do that.
Right.
But don't be ashamed to inform the unwise. Don't be ashamed to tell somebody, well, I see what you're saying, but biblically speaking, that's not what it's going into.
Right.
Right? You got a lot of people there be ashamed. They'll get discouraged. Well, I'm not old enough. You know, I haven't been around. I don't have any, I'm not that, like I said, I'm not that old enough. You know. Huh?
Don't got merits. I don't got the merit.
Yeah, you don't got the damn merit. You know, I don't got the gray hairs, and you know, I'm not married. So
I got a question for y'all.
Come to the Bible. Y'all be the Israelites, Northern Kingdom, right? You know, I'm not married, so if it's something dealing with wisdom doesn't have a specific age on it. So you could inform somebody that's unwise, and that could be profitable. So the Lord said, be not ashamed to inform the unwise. You know what?
Be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish.
Commit a word, brother. Read on.
And the extreme age.
It says what?
And the extreme age.
Right?
That contended
Right? You got the extreme age. Like we say, men that's up there in age, men that got beards. See, people think you got a beard, you got some type of wisdom to you, right? You got a great beard, it's all lined up nice, right? You got some experience to you. You got a nice little long trench coat, right? With some glasses, with some nice boots. They think you well put together the whole time. You don't know what's going on. Damn. So that's why you got to go according to this Bible, because you're going to be able to discern certain spirits, right? Read on.
Be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish, and the extreme age that contendeth with those that are young.
That do what?
That contendeth with those that are young.
So you're going to always have, and that's a shame, it's a damn shame that we got to contend with men that's older than us.
Right.
That's all.
Sister, you had a question.
Right? I don't want to have to contend with somebody that's twice my age. You're supposed to be giving me the game.
Right.
You're supposed to be out here bringing out these precepts to me. I'm supposed to be on the other side taking notes.
Right.
I'm supposed to be, okay, this is what I got to do. All right, this is what I got to do, A, B, and C. Let me put in those steps.
Right.
Now it's the damn other way around. I got to come out here and teach old folks what's going on. We got to come out here and teach men in their damn 50s.
Right.
That's still sagging their pants. Right, talking about back in my day.
Right.
Somebody used to call me right, the Lord not dealing. They used to call me C Murder. Right? They used to call me, and I know a Jake at the workplace, he's talking about some Jake at the workplace in his damn 50s with his hat cocked back to the side. Telling some I ain't never had my own car. Girl always took me somewhere. Brother, that's not a flex. They used to call me insane back in the day. Right? So we got to do that. The younger got to teach the older now. It's backwards.
Brother, got one question for you about God, man. You got God on your sweater.
God got you, right? How you know God got you?
Come on, man. Take that sweater off.
It's all for sure. But give me 1 Timothy 4:12. They used to call me insane. And he was damn walking around the warehouse just freaking out, laughing. Right? And he supposed to be an OG. Alright? And hey, we ain't gonna get into it, but read it up.
1 Timothy 4:2.
4:12.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Let no man despise thy youth.
What the Lord say?
Let no man despise thy youth.
Read that again.
Let no man despise thy youth.
Now we're not gonna let a man despise our youth. We're not doing that, right? The Lord Paul told Timothy, hey, let no man despise thy youth, because people find out that you younger, they'll try to get one up on you.
Right.
They'll try to play like you don't know what's going on.
Right.
And as a younger man, there's a certain way you deal with certain situations. There's a certain way that you talk to people. Just because you might be young and you might know some things, that don't mean you just go around approaching everybody a certain way, especially older people. It's always a time and a place.
Right.
All right? The Lord said, let no man despise thy youth. Read on.
But be thou an example of the believers.
It says what?
But be thou an example of the believers.
And sometimes the best way to lead is being an example. Right. Sometimes the best way to show somebody something is to actually live it. Then people might start hearkening or believing. Because you could tell somebody some 200 plus times and they might not get it. But once they start seeing you live it, you might inspire them to be like that.
Right.
All right? They saying, dang, how you prospering like that? Damn, going to Jamaica. Damn, going to the islands. Damn, what do I got to do to get that? Then you tell them, look, you gotta trust in the Most High.
Right.
Right? You got to believe in this truth. You got to do A, B, and C.
Right.
All right? And then that's going to really get you feel me? All right? That's going to get the believers to believe in the Most High God. Read on.
In word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith,
Right.
in purity.
Right? So you want to be a believer in word, faith, purity, etc. Give me Judith 8:24. So brothers like him, he gotta be humble. All right. right, y'all Israelites, brothers. Y'all gotta repent and keep the commandments.
Right.
And
Judah chapter 8, verse 24.
Bring it out.
Now therefore, O brethren, let us shew an example to our brethren.
let us do what?
Let us shew an example to our brethren.
Right, that's why we can't be around worldly people. We gotta kind of just lead by example from a distance.
Right.
Right, I can't be around worldly people for too long. Right, I'm gonna start getting irritated. That brother that was up, I can't really kick it with him.
Right.
All right, why? Because he got a spirit on him.
Teach on. Right.
He got a prideful spirit.
Right.
Right, you talking about, well, you're not genuine. My discernment is telling me you're not genuine. Brother, you don't know what's going on.
Right.
All right, you can't discern what's genuine and what's not genuine.
Right.
So be able to say that. But we could discern you got a prideful spirit on you.
Right.
And that you won't humble down.
Right.
All right, and that you can't take correction. So men like that, we can't be around. We got to just lead by example. And if he get it, he get it. If he don't, he don't.
Right.
We don't.
Now therefore, O brethren, let us shew an example to our brethren.
Right.
Because their hearts depend upon us.
Because what?
Because their hearts depend upon us.
Right, because our people's hearts depend on us. Like I said, our people, these other nations, they're not going to help our people get the truth.
At all.
They're not going to tell them the truth. So when we come out here, I'm not just doing it for me or you. We doing it for the people. And you got to watch out for those men that try to only isolate themselves from the rest of the group. Well, that's not me.
Right.
Well, no stuff, that's not you. But it's not just about me or you, it's about the collective. It's about the whole nation.
Right.
Because believe it or not, I represent my nation. Guess what? Whatever stuff that Jake be doing, that automatically falls back on me.
Right.
Regardless if I'm in the truth or not. They still gonna stereotype me, right? They still gonna, now I'm gonna have to prove to them by my actions that I'm not like the rest, but guess what? You got demographics for a reason.
Right.
You got generalizations for a reason.
Right.
You can't just throw that out all at the, well, that's not me. All right, what if you, man, that's off. All right, what if Yahweh Shai say, hey, guess what, that's not me. It is what it is. No, Yahweh Shai had to bear the sins of his own people.
Right.
And put it on the cross. All right, you think Yahweh Shai was like them? No, he was nothing like them. He was contrary to all of their ways.
Right.
He was different. He was diverse. But he still was categorized with the Jews. Ezekiel was a righteous man. Was he not? He was a prophet of the Lord.
Right.
But guess what? He still had to go into captivity. Why? Because of the sins of his nation. He still had to suffer for what his people did. So it get bigger and deeper than me and you. You know what? It's more than that.
Let us shew an example to our brethren, because their hearts depend upon us and the sanctuary.
Right?
And the house and the altar rest upon us.
Right, so all of this stuff rests upon the Israelites on a deeper level. Right? Chiefly the Most High and His truth, because the Most High and His truth, that's the only thing that can restore our communities back to how it needs to be.
Right.
That's the only thing that could get sin. The law is the only thing to have sin to cease. If you don't have the law, sin is going to prevail. Right? What's going on, sister? How you doing? You got a couple minutes for the Bible? Right? Sin is the only thing that's going to have the law to be trodden underfoot. But the more we put these laws, statutes, and commandments out, the more we proclaim the truth, the more we normalize. You got brothers, they normalize this truth as a lifestyle, man. All right? We actually live this stuff. Now, looking them to the world, guess what? They want to be like us, man. Like, dang, how are they doing this? How are they just living the word of God? How are they reading every day? I want to be like that. But to us, it's normal. Right. Man, I just read. Right? So they looking at you, wow, you just read? Wow. Oh my gosh, never seen it before. Man, you're so wise, right? you're so wise. Right, what do you mean? I can't pray.
Right.
But that's just show you how evil the world is. Right. You throw up one prayer, they just think you're a righteous man. When the Lord said, pray without ceasing. Give me Luke 18:1. The Lord said, I would that men are always to pray and not to faint.
Right.
So again, we nothing. All right. We're not righteous. We're not holier than thou. We just doing what the Lord told us to do. And we want you to do the same thing. Right? Lord willing, if it's for you, again, it's not for everybody. Right? A lot of people gonna be destroyed and a lot of people gonna die. So a lot of people gonna be rebellious. So if it's for you, take these words and live it. If it's not for you, live in folly and be destroyed by the Most High. Bring this up.
So the book of Luke, chapter 18 and verse 1. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men are always to pray.
It says that what?
That men are always to pray.
So we want, and the Lord want men to always pray. Not just pray when you're going through hard times. Not just pray when you need something. Lord, I need my rent paid. All right, you throwing up prayers. Most High, please help me. All right.
I need another rib.
A rib?
Like, just throwing up prayers for another
Oh yeah,
rib.
Lord, give me another rib. She's off. You got brothers, they do that. Lord, have my rib to commit adultery. That's off. You got brothers, they pray for that. Hey, how you doing, sister? You a tupper? Right, you got brothers, they do that. Pray that my rib commit adultery, Lord. All right. So she go down, freak off, and I'm not bound to it. You're praying for vanity. So read on. You want to make sure you're praying for the right things.
And not to faint, saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not God, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, though I fear not God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me.
Right.
And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith. So
this judge, he was unjust. He didn't believe in God. He didn't fear God. But this widow was pressing him out so much. He said, you know what? I'm going to regret. I'm going to help you out. All right. Read on.
And shall not God avenge his own elect?
It says what?
And shall not God avenge his own elect?
Read that again.
And shall not God avenge his own elect?
Right, so the Lord, he's going to revenge his own elect.
Right.
That's why we don't force people to get the truth, man. Right? This is not when we first coming in. Mom, you got to believe in this truth. No. Those days is over. Right? We're going to lay the truth out for you. Look, you're an Israelite. Keep the commandments. Da, 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 da. We're not overdoing nothing. Right. We're not forcing nobody to believe this truth. We're not trying to control. You got brothers, look, can't be my wife unless you're in this truth. Right? And not as boundaries, but we're not saying none of that. None of that, man. We're going to give you the truth. You're an Israelite. Right? God's chosen people may give you a couple precepts. Send you on your way. Because again, this stuff is predestination. So if you're going to get this truth, it was predestined from the beginning for you to get it or not. Depending, regardless of what time that you come in, this stuff is already ordained from old. Right. So we're not forcing nobody. We're not manipulating nobody. Right. We're not controlling nobody. Right. If you really of God, you're going to see this. If not, you're going to die here with the rest of the wicked. Right. That's right. You know how many wicked people was during the time of Noah? Oh, man. You know how many wicked people was during the time of Sodom and Gomorrah? Oh, man. You know how many wicked people was during the time of Rome before it got destroyed? It's gonna be the same thing here with Babylon. Just keep that wickedness away from me, though. Right? Keep that wickedness, that ungodly, keep that away from me. All right? Do what you do over there. Over here, hey, we're gonna serve the Most High God. All right? So bring that up. Read on that.
Which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them.
Right.
I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
It says what?
I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
So the Lord is going to avenge his elect. He is going to come back with 10,000s of his saints and render up the elect. For those that fear him and kept his word. For those that love the Most High. Read on.
Nevertheless. Nevertheless.
Read on.
When the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith?
So the Lord going to save his elect. But when he comes, is he going to find faith on the earth, man? Why? Because the whole land is going to be bearing the faith. Give me 2 Ezra 5:2, the classic. Men don't even have faith right now. All right. On a carnal level, I don't know, man. I'll never be great. Right? You got men getting suicidal thoughts. Right? Oh man, I don't know my father. I'm gonna kill myself. That's, things happen, but that's kind of weak-minded. Yeah, that's the Edomite spirit. Right. Damn. My brother, he got shot to death. I'm gonna just kill myself. It's over with. Right? You taking painkillers? Yeah, my woman left me, man. It's time to pop these Zannies. That's all. I'm an OD. That's no faith. That's just no faith. What are you giving up for? Right. Oh man, I know you got Jake working a job. Man, I ain't doing this cold storage, man. That's over with. They go out the damn door and he back on the block. 2 minutes, bro. What's going on, family? Come educate yourselves. Couple minutes. You got Jake telling us, man, I ain't doing this cold storage, man. He walk on the job, he only end up, he leave on break. Brother, why are you quitting? So there's not even a lot of faith right now on the earth. Right? You might be in a relationship. Oh, you farted? Oh, I'm done. I can't do with this. What? That's all. You got Eve doing that. Oh, he don't make me happy. Right. I used to be happy. I'm not happy no more. I'm gonna leave. That's no faith.
Need me a real man.
Right. I need me a real man.
He won't let me go outside.
See that? He don't want to let me go outside.
Right.
All right. So it's no faith on a carnal level. How much more when all hell breaks loose? How much more when you actually, it's a famine. There's no damn food on the shelves. There's no food on the shelves. You don't have DoorDash no more. Damn, yeah, EMP attack, you can't use your phone. All the faith you're gonna have is the faith that you've been stocking up during this time. That's why we encourage, hey, get right with the Most High God, because you're gonna need some type of faith source or power source living in those days. So bring that out.
2nd chapter 5, verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above. 2nd chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the token, behold, the day shall come.
It says what?
The day shall come.
What's gonna come to the earth?
The day shall come.
Read.
That they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
That means a lot of people is gonna die. Now we don't know how exactly. Well, we know how, but we don't know when these things could take place. Right? A lot of people could die in a hurricane, a damn earthquake. Right? Hey, the Mossad, y'all brothers seen that damn that winter? It was like a winter Arctic blast in Indiana, and it was all of those cars piled up. They said over 50 people died. It was Indiana, right? They said over 50 people died just off the weather, off the cold weather alone. And the most I could turn down the temperatures, have people just start freezing to death. Right? So it's so many ways to die. Read on.
Behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Right.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
Right.
And the land shall be barren of faith.
And the what?
And the land shall be barren of faith.
It's gonna be the people that got them oils in their lamps. It is gonna be what it is, man. And that day, brother's not gonna be trying to break down the words to people. All right, trying to get them back on. We gonna tell certain brothers are gonna be like, look, I tried to when I had the time. I gotta go, right? I gotta survive. What's going on, sis? Well, give us 2 minutes for the word. You gotta go to work. All right, cool. We got a flyer for you.
Okay.
But you know the truth, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know you're an Israelite. What tribe you from? Tribe of Judah. All praise. All praise.
Hey, I've been knowing the truth for a long time.
Oh, okay.
What was I saying yesterday?
Yeah, I know GCOT. Yep.
Since then.
Okay. All praise. All praise. We got a flyer for you, though.
God bless you, brother.
All right, sis. All right,
Keep it
sis.
aside, sis.
All right. willing to see, you know, get right. But yeah, the truth gonna be hidden, man. So, hey, the Lord said I'm gonna make a man more precious than fine gold in those days. So stock up on the truth while you have it right now. Keep the commandments. Work on your zeal, strengthen your zeal, strengthen on the connection that you have with the Most High, and be all you could be in these last days. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, Kwam Yashah, Kwam Yashah, Kwam Yashah, Kwam Yashah, Kwam Yashah, Kwam Yashah, Lord.